Good so far. Well, welcome. My name is Jesse Coyer, Senior Manager of Sales Enablement for the Harman Consumer Audio Group here in North America. And on behalf of our entire Harman Luxury team, we're super excited to have all of you here. In fact, this is the North American debut of the Harman Kardon Enchant whole home wireless audio system. We're very excited to talk to you about it. And so there's a few things, though, first that I'd like to mention. Who's heard of the Harman Kardon brand? Yes? It's a pretty well-known brand globally. In fact, anybody that knows a little bit about Harman would know that Sidney Harman and Bernard Kardon started the company back in 1953 and were credited with producing the world's first integrated amplifier, the Festival D1000. And over the years, Harman Kardon has become known as an innovator, a brand that is elegant, that delivers premium sound, and that's what our consumers expect. Some of you may also think of the Harman Kardon sound sticks that now this month are celebrating 25 years in the marketplace. The clear sound sticks with the clear bass dome, also known for innovation. You may have seen them in movies, publications, all that type of thing. But we haven't stopped there. Fast forward to today, we are introducing the Harman Kardon Enchant whole home wireless system. Now this is a system that includes 2 sound bars, a powerful small form factor subwoofer, and the Harman Kardon Enchant loudspeaker. Now all of these together operate on a single platform, the Harman Kardon One platform, that allows for flexibility, mix and match. Consumers can get big immersive sound from a single sound bar. They can add speakers, they can add the sub, they can have up to a 7.1.4 full Dolby Atmos surround system and music throughout the house and really everything in between. Some of the things that set this range apart from many of our competitors is, again, the one platform and the ease of setup and operation by using the Harman Kardon One app. Through the home wireless network, a user would simply open the app up, identify the speakers, and they can configure a 7.1.4, they can mix and match, add a sub, etc., etc. Technologies also that set us apart are incredible big immersive sound. We do that with a technology known as MultiBeam that gives a big immersive sound using reflective properties of the room to really make an immersive sound for your favorite movies. As well as accessibility to all of your favorite music streaming services, multi-room through AirPlay, Google Chromecast, Bluetooth 5.3 as well, and consumers can use their native streaming app to get full high resolution and all the features and functionality of Spotify, of Qobuz, of Tidal, etc., etc. And now as we continue with the simplicity, we talked a little bit about the One app. Let's talk for a couple minutes about the full range. So as I mentioned, there are 2 sound bars. This is the Enchant 1100. It boasts about 300 watts of total power. There are a total of, you guessed it, 11 drivers with 6 front-firing woofers, 2 up-firing reflective woofers to deliver that immersive sound, and 3 tweeters, silk tone tweeters, 1 here in the front and 1 each on either side to deliver that 3D, 3-dimensional sound that we're looking for. This can be then, this is shipping, these are all shipping, by the way, in October. Q4 is anticipated shipping, and consumers can order, I believe, effective today, if I'm not mistaken, so we got a thumbs up there. Yes, so pre-orders now on this range of products can be paired with the Harman Kardon Enchant subwoofer. It's a 6.5-inch down-firing sub that uses a bass reflector that gives the consumer some flexibility in placement and to really dial it in throughout the room. This will be going for $549. The Harman Kardon Enchant 900 soundbar, we go from 11 drivers to 9 drivers. Very similar in technology, 4 front firing, 2 up, and 3 tweeters as well. A little bit less powerful than the 1100. And then to round out the range, we have the Enchant speaker. This is a multi-purpose speaker. These have a total of 5 independent speakers in here, 4 active, a 3.5-inch in the front, 2 2.5-inch angled drivers, a front 1-inch silk dome tweeter, and a passive radiator in the back. So when we kind of sum things up here, consumer has choice and we have flexibility. Think of, for instance, a consumer like a millennial or a savvy Gen Xer. I think, Jim, we're talking about the best generation out there, right, Chris? Us Gen Xers. They may be moving into a second home. Maybe they want to have expanded audio throughout the house. This is a great way for our consumers to be able to do that. We talk about signature sound characteristics through MultiBeam. A lot of our customers also talk about concern over vocal dialogue and clarity and intelligibility. We also use a technology known as Pure Voice to deliver the most crystal clear vocal and dialogue. And so in summary, this is a product range that we think will redefine whole home audio, give consumers a great opportunity to interact with their music, with their movies, and in a platform that is bulletproof, that will allow them to have a full 7.1.4 system or music throughout the house and everything else in between. And last, perhaps most important, from a brand, Harman Kardon, that is revered and admired all over the world. I think with that, I think I'll hand it over to Jonathan.
Yeah. Great job. Great job, Justin.
Thank you. While everyone's working their way back to this side of the room, a couple of things that you probably noticed in our space as you work your way around. We wanted to be able to demonstrate a wide variety of solutions for people that are looking for the ultimate in music and movie entertainment at home. Of course, what you've just seen over there with the HK Enchant products is one place where we would start. We have our Stage 2 and MA series that was behind you as you're all standing in that front part of the room. So that's where we expect people to step up into more component audio. And we've done a very simplistic way of doing it, made it very easy for people to use, attractive looking products so that it's not a challenge with all the traditional complexity of component audio or the intimidation factor of moving into those products. But of course, if you're looking for ultimate performance, what we're looking at back here is our JBL Synthesis solutions. So these, as I like to refer to them, are custom tailored suits. So when you're looking to have the ultimate AV system in your home, this is what we can help create. We've got a lot of patented and proprietary technology that we use in the JBL Synthesis brand. You can see some of the loudspeakers are actually on display here in the lit up displays in the back of the room there. These are some of the smaller models here on the left side, SEL 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then the larger SEL2, which is the largest of the end walls that's in the display on the right. That is not the biggest speaker that we do, but it is the largest end wall that we do with the 888s and the dual 1.5-inch compression driver in it. So a lot of advantages of what we can do on the loudspeaker side, but for us it's about a complete solution. So we also provide the surround processor, the amplification, we do the calibration in the system, we do it all to the Harman target curve. So what we're talking about here today actually are some new solutions on the amplifier side. We've just introduced the SMA series, so these are new amplifiers that are really the heart of a synthesis system. Power amplification, of course, part of that signal path up front. SMAs, there are two models, SMA 8300 and SMA 4750. As their names imply, they are 4-channel and 8-channel products that offer tremendous amounts of power in a very compact 2-rack unit chassis. Fan cooled out the side, very, very quiet. As you can see from these units that are here, we wanted to make sure that as we moved over from the professional products that we had been based on before into a more residential specific, make sure that they're nice and quiet, ultra high resolution in them. So they've got a very powerful DSP built into them, so we can do full matrix switching in them, we can do anechoic EQ setups on it. They have a front panel display, so you can configure from the front. There's also a web GUI that you can get in and do them. So again, these become kind of the heart of what we can do from a synthesis system. And then we configure the power levels specific to all of the loudspeakers that are part of the system. So the 8300 does 8x300 or can bridge in any configuration up to 4x600. The 4750 is designed for some of the larger LCRs that we have, as well as the larger passive subwoofers. So in that case, it will do 4x750, but it'll also do 2x1800. So it's a lot of power, and then that can be used whether SSW1 and SSW2 subwoofers. So what we're going to be demonstrating here at the show is, I would call this a low channel count system. So 5.2.2, you get an opportunity to hear what we're able to do, those SEL2s that are used as the left, center, right around the Samsung display that we have in this room. We're using SEL6s for the side surrounds and SEL5s for a single set of height channels. And then there's a pair of the SSW2 subwoofers. Very large room to fill up here in a ballroom, but I think you'll find that there's still some pretty good low-end response from the system and fantastic sound quality despite the fact that, again, it's a lower channel count system. The cool thing about synthesis, though, is that it's all the same technology and it's a completely scalable solution. So no matter if you do a smaller system like this, up to some of the flagship systems, like what we have in our engineering facilities is 13.4.13 channels. So anywhere in between then. It's all the same acoustic technologies on the loudspeakers, same calibration as we custom tailor the EQ response of the room. So it's really just how big is the room, how loud do you want it to play, and then we will work together with you to custom design that system for you. So look forward to giving you a chance to hear this system as well, and then be able to see the difference as you work your way up from a soundbar solution to the entry-level component audio, and then all the way up to a synthesis solution here. So thank you all for being here. Thanks to the host, Audio Advice. Happy to have you guys working with us again this year and be able to show off all these amazing products. So thank you all very much.